Hi, this is William. I'm in the wine room at Putnam Market, and I've got 3 glasses of wine in front of me that have all 3 have come from these 2 bottles. And this is the Alicante Boucher, this is the very pale Grenache, and here is the wine that I've made a little bit darker and a little bit perhaps more acceptable to more people by mixing a little bit of this wine into this wine. And you might think, well, this sort of manipulation is typical of a kind of modern, rather decadent and indifferent to the higher arts of winemaking that's so typical today in our modern consumer culture. However, I have to tell you that even though both of these wines are nearly 15% alcohol, 150 years ago, Chateau Lafite, one of the first growths in Bordeaux, they measured the alcoholic strength of it and it was 8.6% alcohol. And there was a reason for this, because back in those days, top quality claret would undergo what they called le travail à l'anglaise, which is a bit of English work. And the English work they had in common is they take a barrel of claret, if it was going to England, and then they put 20 bottles of this in it, give it a bit of darkness, give it a bit more alcohol. Then they'd take a bottle of brandy and they'd pour that in it. And then they'd take 20 litres of white grape must and they put that in the barrel too, and then they'd leave the whole thing for another 12 months, let it ferment, so that by the time it was shipped to England, it was darker and stronger. Not because that was the natural way that the wine emerged from the vineyards of Chateau Lafite, but because way back in 1866, when André Julien, the publisher, published this, that was how claret was made palatable to the market at the time.